Hello and welcome to another episode of Good Clean Gaming. I'm your host Jalindo, and this video is part of a series where I get the speedrun achievement in Shovel Knight. So just so everyone's aware, this is not a single session speedrun. I will not take credit for something that awesome. Yeah, I kind of forgot to start recording before this attempt started, and so I went ahead and just pushed record right at the beginning of the level. I figured you guys wouldn't mind all that much. Sometimes I would get in such a hurry because I was in speedrun mode. Oh, I messed this one up totally. I was supposed to use that shell to get up there, and I was just so mad that I didn't pull that off properly. Another regret about this level is that I did not get the anchor? Yeah, I didn't get the anchor item, and that really hamstrung me against like Propeller Knight and the Enchantress and just several other encounters. You definitely, if you're going to do a speed run, get the achievement, do yourself a favor, take the time to get the anchor from this level. It's so very important, so very helpful. So if I could give you any recommendations, if we get certain items, I would get the anchor. I would get the that flying dagger thing. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, it makes you fly through the air. You'll know when you use it. And then the little wheel thing, the gear wheel thing, helps out. Save you some time in certain parts as well, especially against Tinker Knight. It's one-hit kill, so it works out. Yeah, got through these levels as quickly as I could. Got through these screens. Some of these screens are unbelievably fast to get through if you can get the process down just perfectly. And I just didn't have the ability to do it without a lot more practice. So yeah. This fish, I just wanted to hurry up as fast as possible. I was like, come on, screen, move faster. Come on. Died a couple times falling off this area just because... actually, I don't think I died falling off so much as I died fighting the fish at the end. Just certain points I'd get hit and I'd end up falling off like a dummy. And, you know, just little mistakes like that. It's silliness, really. But ended up hurting me a lot. You can actually get rid of this fish so fast that he doesn't actually go to the other side of the screen if you're practiced. I didn't do quite a good job this run. In one run, I got him before he moved to the other side of the screen, and those felt pretty good about that. This run I didn't get it, but I didn't need to. Got to the end fast enough. I was happy with it. A lot of these early levels, I try to get through as quickly as possible because I wanted to give myself as much leeway as I could because I knew the later levels would be harder. I'd rather go ahead and, you know, have extra time and use that for, you know, crutches like, you know, truffle potions and using checkpoints later and things like that. So that I didn't have to, you know, really stress too much in the later part of the game. It did make the later levels a lot easier. I did make a huge mistake there. I had to redo it. Almost died. I got really frustrated at this point with this point of this level. I think I might fall one more time. In fact, I mean, this was just bad gameplay. Nope, I got it across that time. Look, he's throwing his anchor. He's taunting me. He's taunting me because he knows I don't get the anchor in this level, and he knows how much time I lose by not getting it. Oh, look, I mistakenly used that potion like an idiot. Go me. Here I just get really confused as to what I need to do. I seriously start going so fast on some of this part that I'm like, oh, I can't remember. Am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to do that? I get lost. You can actually use those things that he just threw. You can use them to jump over this part of the level if you're really good. And I did not. So that's fine. Didn't lose too much time. It was a lot slower than I should have been, though. Yeah, get through this pretty quick. Get through this because, well, there's no way to get through this slow, really. I almost forgot to jump there and ran into the spikes. I would have been so mad right before the boss. So Treasure Knight was actually really easy. I've never had an issue with Treasure Knight. I just attack him fast enough to where I end up getting rid of his health before he gets rid of my health, and it just never ends up being an issue. I don't know if that's common for most people, that most people don't have trouble with Treasure Knight, or if it's a common issue for people to get through this boss. Let me know in the comments. We know how you guys love to do that. Look at my health right now. I finally realized I have almost no health. I use a potion just in time to not lose. At first, when I first played this game, I thought that was all sand down there, but I found out later, oh yeah, that's coins. That makes sense. He's Treasure Knight, not Sand Knight. Thought he had a nice beach down here or something. Anywho, yeah, I think we have a dream sequence after we win this. After we get out of this sequence. Yep, the second dream sequence. Falls asleep, Shovel Knight's falling, gotta catch Shovel Knight. I think this time I was just like, you know what, I don't care. I'm just going for all the gems I can get, and who cares what happens at the end. So apologies to those who love Shield Knight. I love Shield Knight too. But, yeah. I'm like, ooh, Shield Knight, ooh, gems. And I'll go for the gems. Anywho. Yeah, just trying to get as much gold as I can. I hate these shield users because I'm too, like, impatient to actually attack them the right way. So I end up hitting their shield a billion times and not actually killing them. Yeah, see, I'm like, ooh, gems, ooh, Shield Knight, ooh, gems. Get the gems. So anyway, we're coming to the end of the video now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and remember, pause for effect. And remember, long pause. Keep it clean.